On today's podcast, we're going to discuss ladder safety, so stay tuned.
Welcome to Warehouse Safety Tips. If you're a seasoned vodcast viewer, this vodcast is going to be different from most that you watch. It's based around exactly what the name implies, warehouse safety tips. And since the people in this industry are busy, we know that time is money, so each episode will be as short and to the point as possible. And now, with all that out of the way, let's get to the vodcast.
If you've spent any time at all online or have watched a Blooper Show, you've seen people falling off of ladders. When you add funny music or a laugh track to the videos, they can seem pretty funny, but it's no laughing matter. Of the falls that occur every year, a large percentage of them include a ladder. With all the tips that we provide on this podcast, this is a high-level look at the things you can do to increase ladder safety. Always check with your facility to ensure you're following all of the required safety rules. But for now, here's a list of a few things that you can do to get started. Make sure you're using the correct ladder for what it is you're doing. Make sure the ladder is in good working shape. If it's not, don't use it. Assure that the ladder is on level ground, anchored or being held, and is at the safest angle for climbing. If you're in an area with activity, be sure to mark off the area to ensure that nobody hits or walks under the ladder, and climb up and down the ladder in a safe manner. This information is absolutely vital for the safety of all staff and keeping your days since an accident board in the high digits, but it's also great advice outside of the workplace. We look forward to seeing you next week for another Warehouse Safety Tips. Until then, have a great week and stay safe.
Before moving on, here's a word from one of our sponsors. If you've ever been to or worked in a warehouse, you know just how important safety is to both management and staff. It's almost impossible to go 10 steps without seeing safety tape, angles, signs, and/or safety products. It's these items that show us how to be safe and avoid danger in the workplace. And if you're looking for the best products to make this happen, look no further than Mighty Line. Mighty Line floor signs and floor markings offer the best industrial products out there. We're proud to have Mighty Line as the official floor sign and floor marking company for the Warehouse Safety Tips podcast and site. Go to mightylinetape.com/safety tips to request a sample pack of their incredible safety signs and floor markings. We hope you enjoyed this episode of Warehouse Safety Tips. If you visit warehousesafetytips.com, you'll find the show notes for this episode and access to all of our blog posts, previous podcasts, advertiser information, and much more. Thank you for listening to Warehouse Safety Tips and have a safe day.